questions many parents are asking after the Texas shooting are, can my school keep an intruder out? And is the staff properly trained to keep my kids safe? Today, 10 TV reporter Kevin Landers spoke to a school safety expert about what schools should have in place. He joins us now from the Digital Broadcast Center with the answers. Kevin?
Well, good evening. School shooters apparently share similar traits. Take a look. This is from the Secret Service. They have multiple motives. Most get their firearms from their home. They experience psychological or behavioral issues, social stresses at home, and most were bullied. We spoke to a school safety expert about how to prevent a shooter from entering the classroom.
A safe school is a school with a plan, says school safety expert Ken Trump.
The first and best line of defense is a well-trained, highly alert staff and student body. The number one way we find out about weapons, plots, and threats to self-harm is from kids who come forward and tell an adult that they trust.
The shooting in Texas raised more questions about whether schools are properly prepared to keep a shooter out of the building and lower the body count.
We don't support over-the-top drills where you're teaching kids to attack gunmen or having kids and staff run everywhere if there is a shooter and exposing them, creating a more target-rich environment. We know that lockdowns work. Get out of sight, lock the door, turn the lights off, be quiet, get out of the range of sight of the door. They work, they save lives.
Trump says when it comes to school security, everyone needs to play a role, from teachers to janitors and bus drivers. If that's what schools are doing, why are school shootings still happening?
We're much better at preventing school shootings that many people will never hear about. We're better at responding to them, but we're dealing with human behavior. Incidents still slip through those cracks. The goal is to tighten those cracks more and more.
Trump says security cameras, locked doors, and metal detectors are only as strong as the weakest human link behind it. He believes the school shootings like the one in Parkland, Florida, and Uvalde, Texas, have become politicized regarding gun rights. She says prevents people from having real discussions about preventing another mass shooting.
I'm extremely frustrated with the politicizing of school safety incidents and shootings to advance the political agenda without a dual-track conversation about what works and what can we do.
Trump says he supports armed, trained school resource officers in every school, but also understands that they can't be everywhere because law enforcement simply doesn't have the manpower. Some people think that armed teachers would be a solution, but Trump disagrees. He says they're simply not trained. Reporting live from the Digital Broadcast Center, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Kevin.